anyway,
racial slurs.
except
I
getting
know.
edited out one day. But that's
You
not
can go to
today.
jail for racism.
Well, fucking bye. Later.
That's a thing.
Fucking bye.
That's an actual thing.
I'll see you later, I guess, because I'm
I
not
don't know what it's
dealing
called,
with
though.
freedom of speech, bitch.
I'm not racist. I just don't like illegal immigrants.
I like to fucking be hateful.
I just don't like humans, so there's that.
I just don't like illegal immigrants.
I don't
That doesn't
like
make me
you,
racist.
Not because of your race. I don't like you because you're human.
That's pretty crazy.
Fuck
you too,
I
Trey.
don't like them because they came into my country.
You know how unintellectual you sound?
Well, that's not my problem.
But humans are evil as fuck.
I'm not evil.
Kind of is my problem.
You might not be evil, but us humans are. As a whole.
Definitely capable of evil things, but I'm not evil.
No, everybody's capable of evil. But, like, I'm saying, as a whole, humans tend to pick evil over good. People say we live in a terrible time, but we live in the most prosperous time there has ever been in human history.
Swear to God. When motherfuckers
I could be
fold.
a black man in 1850, so there's that.
Yeah, you could be that. That would have been a rough time to be a black man.
I could be a black man in 1850, so
some black men owned slaves.
I mean, yeah, some owned.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have owned slaves and been cool with them.
Fuck yeah,
Real talk. I would have been like, alright, here's how we're gonna do it. I can't fix it. Hold up, hear me out, because I'd be like, I can't fix it. I can't really do much. But, like, I can get you and help your family to live down here. And have a little cribbo. All I need you to do is just take some cotton. And that sounds fucked, but, like, you could have a big-ass house.
See,
your shit.
You say it like that, it does sound
It does sound fucked, now that I say it out loud.
It doesn't. It's not, though, because, like you said, you can get a plantation full of fucking slaves. Literally,
and like you, no, and not like
all you gotta do is pick some cotton.
You pick out the ones that have had like you find out not what they look like, because what they go by probably back then is their size and shit like that. I'll go by family and who's had the most fucked shit, and then just help that player out, help him get his family and what I can. You know what I mean?
Cotton was kind of shit to pick until cotton.
And then one day, like when I'm, I guess, dead, I don't think you can free him though at that time. Even if you're dead, could you free him?
There's thorns on cotton bushes?
Yeah. Hella fat-ass thorns. And
well, I ain't got to go with cotton.
Technically speaking, you can set them free, but they're not, like, unless they got papers saying, like, oh, they're free, no one's going to abide by that. At all.
Yeah, they'd be sent straight back to slavery.
Yeah, they're going to figure out a way to get rid of those papers, send them right back to slavery. Like,
we need to tee up. We'll come back to this.
They lied so much about papers, bro. Yeah, they came flying in on me, bro. There's nothing I can do about it.
I accidentally canceled my fucking heels.
He's rushing Trey, I think. No, he's inside.
He's rushing me.
No, I was trying to sneak over to get you, Kenneth. I thought he was unjaded, so I was trying to get him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought he was unjaded, so I was gonna sneak over and fucking res you. I don't think I did any damage that game, I'll be honest.
I don't think there's any way to go around that and be good and own a slave. I don't think you can be good and own a slave. I don't think there's any way of justifying it, saying it out loud.
I mean,
because at the end of the day, if you do have the possibility, like there is black people, like very rarely, but back then there's black people that own their shit and run it. I mean, then there's the chance of you can free them, so you're still owning them with the chance of freeing them.
I thought you was gonna say that not many blacks own slaves. It was like, no, majority of the blacks were the ones that owned the slaves. We're the ones that started.
That is very true. So it's like there's no justifying it. You could have released them at any point during any time period.
Well, see, a lot of them, how you said you would just.
There is the fact though, like
there is a lot that did that, but like they couldn't set them free because, like me and Kenneth just said, they're gonna be set free, have their papers, go live their life, and some white guys just gonna fuck them over, burn their papers, and they're gonna go right back to slavery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's say like it's you go good, you get freed, you're going fucking fire, you're making money, and then you fucking get arrested on some dumb shit, and they throw you right back in.
Yeah, and
then
they're gonna put you in a jail, and then they're gonna get rid of your papers, and then we got ourselves a slave here. He ran and he made it this far. Look how we got him. And then they're gonna treat you worse because they're gonna say that you ran when you never did. Turns out you really got set free. You were free. You had your freedom.
And then they're gonna say you're lying when you try and tell the truth.
I'm sorry.
You wanna know some crazy shit I learned?
Huh?
What's that?
Before the crack epidemic, the black community was doing actually pretty well.
They really were.
They had a decent
y'all hear about this?
Education rates were going up and stuff.
It was like in the 50s or 60s.
They were starting to get some generational wealth.
There was a black side of like this one town. I can't remember where it was. I wish I could fucking recall. But they basically segregated the town, and the black side of town started popping more than the white. Hella. Something happened. I want to say, don't quote me, Emmett Till's thing. And then after that happened, they just fucking rampaged that whole goddamn side of the town. Y'all know the story of Emmett Till?
No. I don't got a gun, bro.
Trey, you don't know the story of Emmett Till.
I also didn't care about other stuff like that.
I ain't gonna lie, your people should have taught you that though, for real.
Oh my fucking god, dude. We were always worried about other shit, my boy. Like I said, I come from a little bit of a line of
fuck out, dude.
Drug dealers, gangsters and shit, so we didn't really care to follow shit like that.
Basically, Emmett Till was this little ass, 13, 14-year-old boy, was at a fucking restaurant, I don't know with who, and some girl, older white girl.
Hey, I'm getting finished, bro.
I think he whistled at her, or he did something. But she went back and told her man that he raped her or grabbed her ass, some shit like that. And
I know about this.
He was like, all right, bet. And they fucking, bro, it was bad. They killed his ass, and he looked fucking awful and
him and shit.
I don't know. I want to know what exactly they did.
Older woman saying that he raped her, but he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't even think he whistled at her.
Bro, she said at 90 or something, last year, the year before, she admitted that it didn't happen.
Yeah, the true story to that is the nigga didn't even do shit to her. I think he literally just walked by and was. But
there's pictures of his body to this day, and I had just seen something today about it that the fucking they gave the money for. She had a open casket so the motherfuckers could see what they did to that little ass kid, and people would on her fucking stand, and that did work. But listen, no, they paid to have a funeral or something like that, and they gave the church the money. And I guess the church just kept the fucking body in a casket and told them they lost it or something. And the Smithsonian just picked it up. They got it in a museum now.
They got him in a museum?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Open casket in a museum.
I'm going to be dead ass. And I don't mean this for the money. I don't mean this for the money at all. But that couldn't have been my family because, if you're going to have my kid in there like that, you're going to have to pay me, bruh. It's whether you're going to have to pay me or, get my son the fuck up out of there and put him in the ground. Because, that's fucked.
I think the Emmett Till situation was a big-ass straw.
That was involved?
No, that dumb bitch I think is still alive that accused him.
Likely.
Probably.
I don't want to sound like that. I don't want to sound like that guy, but she's an older white lady. She's 9 times out of 10 alive.
And black ladies make it real late in life.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is...
Where'd y'all go, man? Y'all are dead.
Dead?
I didn't realize.
Black guy? Yeah, I was like, black guy, white female, especially due to the fact that she's older, they're not going to do shit to her.
Yeah.
They're just going to be like, well, at the time you thought you were just da-da-da-da. We feel bad. And then she's gonna make up some dumbass story on how she feels bad for lying. She just didn't know what to do. She was scared, yada yada yada. And the nigga's like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay. You stay strong."
She gonna be looking up at us. Victim. I don't care how many times she prays what she does. She gonna be looking up at us.
Have y'all seen that shit about where that black kid stabbed that white boy?
maybe.
It happened recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Track meet.
Yep, I did see that.
Hang on.
I mean, it was kind
of.
They wasn't really talking about it at all or nothing like that. But if it really was the other way around.
Did you see the one?
You weren't there, Ken. If you don't know, it could have been so.
This little girl. It said this little girl stabbed another little girl with a screwdriver, and I think this much is a joke. I'm sure this much is a joke. There's no way that this is true because it's fucked up if they said this on TV and shit. But they was like, oh yeah, we have come to the conclusion that we're gonna trial her as a
No, it's not true. A fucking big ass black,
a
black male, 6'5".
Like,
the jury can't.
I died because I read the comments and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, she got it for life." But it was just so funny because like you can tell it was more like you can tell the AI in it, and there's no way that this is real. Like there's no way, but it was just a fact of how it was like, yeah, we're gonna trial her as a black male. And
yo, what they should do as a test for jury, they really need to do that for the law and for the people, is have it to where like they think they're going to a court case and they're not allowed to see the convict. They just know what the convict looks like, and they show a picture, but it's really fucking some little white girl. And then they take the thing, and then they do a big ass black dude, and then be like, "This is really what it is," and some little ass white girl, and see it the same outcome, just different people, and do that multiple times, and see if the stereotype is true.
See, for someone who's actually dealt with that shit in the court, what they should do is how they should do it. Honestly, is other than just having everybody sit down. Okay, we got the defendants, the motherfucker who say they, you know what I'm saying, they got everybody, and then they're just going over, okay, this is what he did, this is, don't do all that, because now you're getting everybody, you're painting a picture of this person for everyone else. Maybe they just fucked up, maybe, like, okay, in my case, I did not hurt myself, but now you're painting me as a child abuser, so anybody who looks at this case, they're seeing a child abuser. They're not seeing a father who tried to help their son. They're seeing a child abuser, so they're going to look at it a certain way. So the way I see it is, dog, legit, just go over everything, have that person like talk, explain himself. Okay, cool. Well, no, don't go over everything first. Get to know that person, then go over everything, and then see what's true and what's not. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't just go paint a picture of this person, because then you're gonna paint the wrong fucking picture, and everyone's just gonna hate it.
Yeah, you don't know that fucking
cat. So much bullshit. I got so much bullshit in that fucking jail, it's unreal. Like, I couldn't get clothes. I got shit food. Like, bro, I got treated so fucking horribly in that jail, all because they painted me as a child abuser. When really, in my case, I'm not a child abuser. I'm a father who just didn't know what the fuck he was doing and tried his damnedest and got fucked over by the fucking system. That's what the fuck is going on. But they're not seeing that. They're seeing a black male put his hands on his kids. Oh, who thought that would be a surprise? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, no,
at the end of the day, you and God know the fucking truth, and the outcome will come, and karma will reap what it sows, and those kids will grow up. In the position that you're in right now, do you think that you could take care of 3 kids?
I wouldn't.
Right now.
That I'm in. Right. That's what I'm saying. Right now.
Yeah,
if
fuck
I
that
was
game.
Still in
I was
Michigan,
marked.
I would have came back and been working at the factory for a while. So yes, I could have been able to take care of 3 kids.
Well, but I'm saying, like, with that bitch, is she a bitch?
Yes.
You'd want to be with that bitch.
Well, do it now? No. But at the time, yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, at that time, we could have easily come back down here like we planned to. I would have been in the factory. We would have been chilling. That's it. Like, I would have been able to
I think it'll pan out. I think she's on some op shit though, being a better baby mama. But if you get your
bullshit, they had you on black. Yeah, you're free to go. Oh no, you gotta come back, fella.
That's legit what they did though. Nigga, let me out for a PR, and everyone's like, "Oh, if the crime is so bad, they're not gonna let you out for a PR." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. They let me out on a PR. Bet I come back. Oh, we never said this, we never said that, and yeah, you gotta finish out because it's child abuse, bitch. What?" I'm not gonna play Alter this time. I'm going to play Lifeline. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
I'll catch y'all later. I gotta go do a DoorDash.
Alright, bitch. You wanna play Armor Tray?
Sure.
fuck this game.